So, welcome back everybody. It's gonna be the last session for today.
Yep.
So we have about an hour left to watch us. Can you please unpause? I want to upgrade a tile where there's currently some vehicles on it.
Alright, I'll pause it for you.
Come on. Yep, there we go.
Where are the station?
Actually, that might not be so good. Such a good idea. So that way. So we should get some more goods running into Brexit. Oh man, the city is already growing every 64 days.
That's pretty good, I guess.
And I'm gonna push that down a lot because I think I can push the goods delivered up at least 100%. That additional water delivery should double that, I think. So I should increase that by 100%, so it should be a lot of stuff. I should actually send you off so I can see how full this is when you go back. Oops. Sorry guys, haven't put the thumbnail away. I've missed much. I just upgraded one road. So how big is the network? Let me show you how big it is. That is our network. Oh, have you already built a rail line on the other side?
Maybe.
Are you using Russian trains on that?
Yeah, I am. Basically, for now at least.
Cool beans, let me look at one. Those are not actually super long, those vehicles. That still looks pretty good.
I think it depends on which side they are, but they're definitely a little bit longer than the rest.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like super huge amounts.
There was also a huge discussion on the forum recently why you should do that and why it's not possible and why it causes glitches and blah blah blah. I haven't actually looked into that. I just know it's a major point of criticism for the artists because they don't like that they can only build such squished trains.
Well, I don't mind a little graphical glitch here and there, so...
Me neither. Interesting, that means I need to start delivering cargo on that side relatively soon.
Well, depends how much I'm gonna do stuff over there, but just wanted to look a little bit at the Russian train, so made a small line on that side.
Holy hell, there's a lot of industries in this small town.
Which one?
The one where you have your docks at? On the island?
Oh, on the island itself. It's down here. Oh yeah. I think a lot of them are accessible by boat, at least 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to
At least
deliver.
the furniture factory and the brewery.
Yeah, but I don't want to deliver anything from there. I actually want to deliver on the town itself. Some goods to that actual town. I have like 50 different versions of goods producing industries to choose from, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Go for this one. I'm gonna go for the textile mill though. This thing actually accepts good, right? Yeah. I don't even think I need to deliver something to the textile mill, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I need so few goods in that town.
I already made good stops. Okay.
Yeah. That was weird.
Oh yeah, it already wants general goods, I see.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, not much, but...
I don't actually have to deliver all that much to the textile mill for it to produce a little bit of goods, but it will produce a little bit anyway, whether I deliver something or not. But since there is something that produces wool right outside town, I might as well.
Yeah,
also...
okay, why not?
Yeah, why not? Exactly. We'll make a little bit of profit. That wool production will not go into the city growing because it doesn't demand raw materials yet, but whatever.
It's fine.
Just so I can say I do something with cargo over there already. How is Hitchin doing now that I'm delivering some water here? Okay, I guess. How much water is there still here? Oh, holy crap. In that case...
Hitchin is growing.
That's actually the actual industry, let me put it this way. Yeah, definitely is, and I can send more stuff there since I have a ton of water still waiting at the water plant.
I think.
Quite distant actually. Winchester's already growing every 40 days.
That is good to hear.
Alright, I wanted to deliver refined products over here and glass. And wood products from this thing. This thing produces wood products, right? Yeah. Okay, how do I do that? They deliver and then they go back. So I want them empty in the depot. That means I need them in there.
This tramway.
These guys are mostly on the cargo line. Then actually no. Wood products. For everybody watching, I'm gonna make a screenshot of the entire map again for next time and show that. So you can see how big our network is. I think I need more platforms over there actually. see. Actually, yeah, I do. Is that the one I built? Oh, this one. Eek. That's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Need to move one of my stations one further up. Don't have the room over here.
It's always about space.
Because I need one space for signals. No! That... Nah. I'm such a moron. Actually, I don't even think they have programs these signals, so I'm not a moron. It doesn't matter. Moron for even trying to program these signals. Yeah, that should be fine. Then I need a signal here. Where's this stuff coming from? From the main line. Actually, that means I need to have to go like this. Let's see which okay, that lets wood in. So I want that to copy this and this. Share that. Yeah. Good stuff.
Track stations.
No, you should go in there, actually, you stupid train.
Doesn't listen.
Yeah, it should go in there and stay there. Yeah, but I need you to fill with wood products, not with wood. Better. Okay, what else? That sends wood products over there. What else does this need? That needs refined products. What do you need? Glass and refined products. Glass, okay.
Binaries, urban platforms, no. I want this one.
What needed glass? This thing? Yeah. Oh, these signals programmed. Not at all yet. Okay, that's good. Actually, that's not good. Yeah. There. And then I need refined products. 2 trains of refined products.
That's what I want. That's not what I want. Like this looks good enough.
What's the road set I'm using? I'm using the unspooled road set, the country roads set, and the Docklands road set. Which only works if you play with either my version or the specific new road types build. Vanilla version doesn't support this yet. But no, they're not overlays, they're actual road types. With maximum speeds and stuff like that. Ton of building materials waiting here. If you look in the video description and you go for live stream content, stuff like that, where all the new GRF packs are, yes, that's in there. But again, you have to use my version with it to make it work, which is also in the video description. I'm using a specifically modified version of it though. So it's not the one that you can actually download in... I'm not even sure you can download it in-game yet, but even if you could, this is a modified version. Since I changed a couple of road depots and tram depots around and I made it possible to build the highways earlier and made it possible for the highways, well not possible, made it so the highways have white stripes. All the roads have white stripes instead of yellow ones. Since the original pack was made for American roads. So you can build stuff like this. I also modified the Dutch road furniture stuff that you can build here in the middle as an overlay to get the third lane. That also has, if you set it to American roads, which fits these roads, obviously also has yellow stripes, so I modified that one as well. But that's also all in the pack. And I hope the artists don't mind that I publish a modified version of their stuff, but I doubt they will. I think I just found the German train that you're using, but I think you're using Russian wagons with it.
Yeah, no, I think it was Polish wagons behind it.
Yeah, they don't really fit. I think they're offset slightly. They look, I don't know, they look a little bit weird. They look a little bit a pixel or two offset to the side in front of that locomotive. I don't know.
No, when I bought it, I thought it were like the German thingies, but they were not.
Yeah, the German ones are... How do you recognize those easiest? Yeah, I don't know really.
Were they already in? That's the second question.
Yeah, there's only one available so far. The passenger coach. If you sort them by engine ID, they're at the very bottom.
Alright.
Those are the very old passenger coaches that were called Donnerbüchsen in Germany. The thunder cans, basically, because they were so incredibly loud. The regular mainline coaches or something like that will arrive later. I think those were also not wagons that you could walk through, so you could not walk from one to the next. That's a feature that the follow-up coaches had, but those are also only 2-axle coaches. That's why they're so short. The later coaches will be proper 4-axle coaches, but those are not available yet. So if you were looking for long coaches, it's no wonder you didn't find them, because there aren't any yet.
That's probably the reason then, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one type of coach available, and that's a very short one. It's only half a tile, or even a third of a tile, or something like that.
So it's basically, yeah, wow.
Yeah, the very, very, very short ones. Wow, what are you... Holy fuck, what are you building there?
Where?
I'm just looking at your stream. Holy crap, how many platforms are you planning to build?
A lot?
Oh, by the way, people are demanding that you're looking into your chat.
I'm too focused on building, I'm sorry.
Pat McPack, sure.
There's usually nothing happening. There's usually nothing happening in my chat, so...
You don't stream your chat, actually. You need to set up your overlay again.
Yeah, I know.
Look to your chat. You can see what people are saying.
It is open on the background. I can actually see my chat, but I'm just not paying attention.
Anyway, what was I supposed to say? Oh yeah. Read my chat. Sure, I am just playing your game so much better than vanilla. Yeah, Pat, I recently got the feedback that most people just play vanilla and patchback are not played by many people. Yeah, at this point I don't know a single person anymore that doesn't play some kind of patchback, but oh well. The devs seem of a different opinion, but yeah, at least at this point I highly doubt there's many people out there that actually do play vanilla. At least if they know there are other versions out there. I highly doubt they play the vanilla. Most people that play vanilla probably don't know there are other versions. That might be so, but of those people that I know, well, I personally don't know anybody that plays vanilla, but even of the people that I do not know, I highly doubt if they know there's other stuff that they play that other stuff. That they don't play that other stuff, so I don't know. Because why would you not? Not saying everybody should play my version. There's certainly decisions that I made that other patchbacks might have made differently. But pretty sure everybody plays, or most of the people play some version. I'm gonna expand this at some other point. What else? Seems to be doing fine. What about this? I need more trucks here.
More trucks.
It's 5. Let's make it 10. So now with the water arriving, how is Brexit doing? Oh, holy hell yeah. I doubled the goods delivery to Brexit and we're now at 51-day growth.
Oh, nice.
I think that might even drop something further.
Nice.
Oh, first electric train for the Germans.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they're butt ugly, but I think they're pretty strong. Because they were originally used mostly in Bavaria because the steam trains couldn't handle the slopes.
Mm-hmm.
So they could go up steeper lines. But the electric stuff was mostly in Bavaria and in southern Germany. I think the first electrified lines were around there and around Berlin. I think that's where they started with the electrification.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
That was halted due to World War II though, and it's only continued quite a while after. I think in the 50s or early 60s they started to continue with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but modernizing of course costs a lot of money, so...
Yeah, and when you have to rebuild half the country, they have other priorities. They also needed to. They also needed to buy a whole bunch more rolling stock and repair the destroyed rail network to begin with, let alone electrify it.
Pretty much.
A ton of it got bombed.
Mm-hmm.
They needed to get it going again at all before they were. By the way, watch out once you get the BR09, I think. Now, the BR01, the BR05, or the BR18, I think, can also do it. I'm not sure how the set is set up, but I think those three, at least two out of those three, the 01 and 05 can do it definitely, because they are super fast. But the 18 might have been able to do it as well. Once you get those and the mainline coaches, check, because if you want to have a high-speed line going, you can refit that to passengers Rheingold, because that was a premium line going along the Rhine, and those look nicer there. I think purple wagons, and the locomotive gets recolored, I think, also, and stuff.
I will use it for tourists.
Yeah, in general. Yeah, you might put that in service for tourists, yeah, why not? But in general, when you have the once the main line and local line long coaches become available, regularly check when you build new trains with them, because they usually have some kind of refit option. Like first the Rheingold stuff, later Intercity or Regional Express or all that kind of stuff that existed. And that usually gives them special coloring, and also I think it changes the capacity and the loading speed.
I don't know about that, but I do know that it changes color and stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure it changes sometimes the capacity also and the loading speed, at least for intercity lines that come later, way later. But I think those also change the capacity and stuff. I think every refit that actually represents a premium service, a historical premium service, I think that increases the capacity. But it also increases the loading speed, so they load slower, but they get more in. So I think that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay. We have to wait until we have those.
I should be lead dev for OpenTTD. Well, I'm lead dev of my version of OpenTTD, so what's the difference? then they would run a patchback and I would be the official version. I don't think that makes in the end a whole lot of difference, so it doesn't really matter. It's not something I absolutely need to happen. I really much don't care about that kind of crap. I'm way too old to worry about those kind of titles or whatever you want to call it. That's kindergarten crap. I care about the game working the way I want it to work. That's all I care about. Actually think about putting something on your stupidly pretty highway. I just don't know what. Because right now it's not really going anywhere. I mean, I could maybe send a bus from Farnham to Brexit just to put something on it. You know what, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're kind of supposed to do the passenger stuff, but I don't care. I want to do something with that. We're gonna build a...
I did a little bit of freight, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a little bit of a passenger bus depot kind of thing in front of the your train station. I'm gonna send off some buses from there. Because, by the way, you might want to rename some of your stations that got named after industries, because that is a little weird when a passenger train goes to the oil reserves or something like that. I don't know.
But all the people that work at the oil factory and stuff like that, they need to know which station they need to know to.
Yeah, but it's the main passenger station. If you had more stations like that in town, yeah. By the way, I need some kind of bus station in Brexit. Do you mind me using that little double rise station that you have going behind the station anyway? You know, that little...
No, I don't mind.
Because I'm not sure. Did you have that intended for something like that anyway, or...?
No, because I couldn't really do anything with it. So I just made it like that to make it look a little bit better.
Well, now it's a bus line.
Good.
Where do I put the road depot? Do we have... Where are our road depots in Brexit? Nowhere where I want one.
No, that's the wrong side.
Now we're gonna put one over here. What do we have in terms of super fast buses? Yeah, the German one. 40 kilometers per hour, 18 passengers, that sounds good. It's used for regional, it's supposed to be used for regional lines anyway, so let's do that. Yeah, I could even transport tourists with it, but I don't know where I would transport them, because near this town there aren't any tourist things.
Overage. Oh, there's a station, of course. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, 25 sounds enough for now. Because that highway is way too pretty not to be used.
Oh, that's the locomotive.
By the way, I think I fixed that one junction that had the one-way roads in the wrong direction. Yeah, I fixed that because I also placed a couple more signs, like the one-way road sign and stuff at the I also placed emergency telephone posts along the highway in regular distances. I'm not sure when those got introduced, but since technically at this time we didn't even have highways, at least not autobahns and stuff like that, those were probably not around. Well, but
just remember that when we hit 2017, we get rid of them again.
Why? Are they getting rid of them?
They already got rid of them in 2017.
Holy crap, why?
Because everybody has a mobile phone apparently. So
yeah, because those can't ever run out of juice, right? Like,
yes.
Fuck you. I would never get rid of something where the only alternative is something running on a battery. That is a horrible idea.
It is, but people are like, yeah.
Like Murphy's Law, every time you need it, you're gonna be out of battery. Everybody knows that. No way.
Well, it was not my decision, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm not shouting at you. I'm just horrified by that idea because I think that's a horribly bad idea.
It is.
Anyway,
tell it to the government.
Pat McPat, alright, but I think you deserve much more credit from the community. Technically, don't make the mistake of crediting this entire thing on me, because 90% of the features in this pack, including the new roads by the way, are stuff that other people wrote. I just put it in my pack. That the vanilla guys don't put it in the official version, that's on them, but that doesn't mean that I wrote the feature. The feature is around, everybody can put that in their version. I'm just one guy that decided I like the feature so much that I put it in, but I didn't write the stuff. I wrote a bunch of stuff in here, but I didn't wrote everything. I didn't even wrote the majority of things, so I won't take that credit because I don't deserve that part of the credit. That I turned it into a version that people actually can use and have all the stuff in one place. Yeah, that credit I take, but not the actual feature. Because quite honestly, I would be able to write every single feature that's in this pack, but I don't have the time to write every single feature that's in this pack. So if people hadn't written it for me, you wouldn't have half the stuff in this. Because there's no way I could write all this stuff. If I had the time, I would write this entire game from scratch in Unity and modernize a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, I don't have the time for that. Even now that I'm technically not working. And I say technically since I'm not working for money right now, but I hopefully will be soon again. But I'm still working on a bunch of stuff all the time, so it's not like I have any more spare time. But especially if I'm working for money again real soon, then I definitely will not have the time to do anything like that. And if I wrote this thing from scratch, then I would have to absolutely sell it for money, because there's no way I could invest that time and not earn anything from it, because that is completely impossible. At least for me. By the way, I recolored all my cargo stuff on the road into blue, so it's easier to distinguish from your stuff.
Interesting.
Yay! Buses on the highway. Too bad they're only using one lane because they're all exactly as fast as the other one, but...
Yeah, well, soon they will be separated anyway, so...
Yeah. I could send some cargo on there, so we have two different types of vehicles on there, but I absolutely don't know what kind of cargo to send, because that I'm really out of ideas. There's absolutely nothing that needs to go in that direction.
Maybe good? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe building materials from this brickworks, but... then I would need to send coal to this brickworks, and I don't have any coal anywhere near that thing. At the very end of the highway is a brickworks. But sending Well, I guess that thing would produce something even if I didn't send coal there. Yeah, let me do it, why not?
Yes, because you can.
Yeah.
Outer group trains.
Just because I can, yeah. And there is a thing to deliver building materials to not far from the highway, so I can deliver it somewhere.
Yeah, right.
I'm actually gonna send the fast one that can only load up 3 tons, because this thing won't produce much anyway. I want a fast one on the... Actually, will it then be as fast as these guys? Because that would make... Yeah, then it would be exactly as fast as these guys. Yeah, that wouldn't make much sense, because I want a different speed thing. So let me pick another one.
So you want the slower ones then?
Yeah, I want the 32 km per hour, because otherwise you will never see anybody overtake anybody on that thing. That's exactly what I want to achieve. So.
So this is basically gonna be a highway towards a brickworks.
Pretty much. Well, I'm also connecting one town, so... Via bus.
Alright.
So it's not just that.
Alright, alright. Nope, that was not what I wanted.
Okay, the buses are on their way back. What is that other town actually? Farnham. Russian. Isn't that factory in the way of the highway? Yeah, well, technically, yeah. But we're not gonna go into that direction anyway, because you can see that only leads up the mountain basically to nowhere. Where we actually need to go is all the way up there. To Hitchin, so we need to make a curve at that point anyway, because we need to basically go around this way. So that's not a major issue that that factory is in the way, because we're not going to go in that direction. At this point we need to make a curve, which is good if you make it here anyway, because then we can bridge the river on the same level. Without, if you go any further in this direction, then the river rises in level, and then we would have to build bridges over it without being able to stay on the same level. So we're probably going to go between those industries along here. And then who knows where. Probably make another curve here and then go over there, there, and there. And there's ways that we can do that and basically always stay on the same level. Yeah. By the way, please don't build the highway along that one vehicles factory that I marked, because I need a whole bunch of space there at some point. But there's a sign over it.
You sure you don't want it next to it?
Nah, I'm gonna need to transport. Well, you can make a junction to it, but not the actual highway right next to it, because I'm gonna need a huge station right next there. Because I'm gonna deliver vehicles from there to basically everywhere, and they're gonna.
Yeah, right.
And cargo is gonna arrive there from everywhere, and yeah. Let me keep an eye on this with an extra viewport. Well, I go look somewhere else. I want to see how my industry is doing. Where am I? Oh man, the map is so big by now, I have no idea where I am. There we go.
Yeah, you literally have to go all over the place to find something.
Why are you going over there?
Me?
No, a train.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, I'm crap.
What's wrong?
It doesn't actually work. Or, wait a second, which one is that? Yeah, it needs to service at that one. Instead. Why is that called Peterhead Sidings? It should be called... Oh wait, that's an oil train. God damn it. Change the orders of the wrong train. You should actually service there. Where's my glass train? This guy. That's the one I need to change. Epo 14, which one is that? Yeah, you shouldn't be servicing there. You should be servicing over here. But I can't actually reach that other stuff. Where are you servicing? You are servicing over there, that's fine. Yeah, this is all wrong. They can't service like this. No, you can't service like that. The refined products. No, you all need to service somewhere else. That's all that. What about these guys? You are already set, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Now that works properly. Train orders seem a little bit like Factorio. I haven't actually played Factorio to the point where I have trains, so I don't know. Have you played Factorio?
I've played Factorio, but I don't know anymore. It's been a while ago. Could be, yes. Yeah, it was just basically from station to station, if I'm right, and stuff like that. And then later on you also had mods that you can do much more with trains and stuff, if I'm right.
Yeah, I only played the demo a little bit and I saw that no way I'm gonna play this and OpenTTD at the same time, because then I won't have a life anymore. Because it's just as much of a fiddly game as this one, and I just don't have the time to play two of those.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise I really liked it, but again, I just don't have the time.
The only way I like to play it is with friends. I find it a little bit too slow for playing it alone.
Yeah, again, I haven't played it enough to be able to judge that, but...
I mean, starting up a game is really taking, well, quite some time, and I'd rather do it with people. It goes a little bit faster, a little bit more fun in my opinion.
I looked into it and looked into some guides and stuff like that. There's just no way. What kind of intricate stuff they do, like optimizing everything and that kind of stuff. It's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you have to optimize things in the game in the end, so... Hey, Tanner! How are you doing?
Yeah, it's just saying there's so much stuff that you can optimize and can do the optimal way and stuff like that, and just, yeah, I don't see myself going for that. Let me actually do it like
Well, I think the optimization thing is actually the most fun part of the game, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, it's just, yeah, it would be pretty time consuming, let me put it that way. And
oh yeah,
if
it is time consuming.
And if I already play this one, then yeah, it's... that. It's better for spreading these guys out.
Okay, Locamotion, passenger coach.
Oh god, there's so much industry I still need to service.
Automate. Oh, and we're already over an hour again.
Yeah, give me 1 second, then we can maybe call it quits. Gonna finish this one thing.
Let me just go to Coop.
You know what? I'm gonna use a German cargo train just for fun.
Why not? You have them now?
Yep. I was gonna put some trees next to my cargo lines because I think they kind of do that. Put trees around industries and rail to keep the sound out and stuff like that. At least I know a lot of industrial areas that are kind of hidden away in a forest area. So the actual living areas don't hear anything.
Yeah, okay.
kind of need to make it so you can build trees diagonally as well. There's a bunch of dragging stuff that you can't do diagonal drag yet. Should add that for most. Should add that for most of the stuff where it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you checked that? Have you checked out? Have you checked out what I built?
Where?
Still north of Peterhead, where I built the oil refinery and that other stuff last time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go a little to the east of that, where right now, if you go east.
East is to the left, out is west.
Yeah, to the right.
This way.
Yeah, exactly, scrolling to exact right from there. Further to the right, not to the left, to the right. That stuff.
This?
Yeah, all this stuff. Yeah, there's an aluminum and steel thing back there that I think about delivering to, because they're kind of in both at the same place and I need to deliver basically the same stuff to them, so...
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Maybe I can hook those up somehow to one thing or service the other with a tram from one station, but that is basically where we will produce all the metal in this area.
Yeah, right.
But what do you say? Putting the trees all around this stuff, does that look good? Around the rail line and around the industries.
Okay. Looks okay, I guess.
Okay, he guesses. That's why I put in the work, to get an okay. What do you say to that, guys?
All right, it looks great.
Where do the people live?
The people don't live there.
They live in the town. They don't live over there. The people live in here. By the way, I should probably build some roads next time from Peterhead up there to those industries. Speaking of where do the people are, currently they can't get there by road. Should do that next time. Well, actually, let me build one gravel road right now before we call it quits.
A gravel road.
Yeah, I don't need an asphalt road going just to these industries. I know a lot of industrial areas that don't have a fully super road, just kind of a... Okay, how do I... Should be able to get under here.
Smaller road bridge.
I don't need a bridge. I can tunnel under your main line and I can cross the wires, so... Here live the bush people, ha ha ha. By the way, there is a patch that I'm not sure I want to add because I'm not sure how useful it is, but there is one where you can hand place buildings.
Ah, right.
So, I mean, that's kind of cheating because you can hand grow a town, but on the other hand, you could maybe build some additional small rural areas. I don't actually know how it works. If you place a building outside of anywhere where there's already a town, I don't know whether that founds a new town, actually. I don't know how that works. If it did, you could use that maybe to build some of these small crappy things that you built in these little... How did they call it? Hamlets?
Yes, hamlets.
Yeah.
I think what you mean that one street with houses like.
Yeah,
thingy.
that kind of thing. Yeah, I think your viewers in the chat once called it Hamlet, and you didn't know what that was. That's why I'm using the term, because I still have that in my head. I actually think the German term for it might be Weiler. I know a couple of towns that are still called that, like Primsweiler is where my.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who's from, because people might be able to locate me. So, but well, not that I'm gonna live here for much longer. But anyway, they might be able to locate my family or shit like that. Anyway, that's some of these small, super small towns that just are basically. That town is not that small anymore, but it used to be. So basically, just one road with a couple of things. I think that's a Weiler in German. So that's probably the translation for Hamlet. So you could build a couple of those, yeah, but I'm not sure whether that's actually how it works. Whether you can just custom build the town that you already have, or whether you can actually found new towns like that. So I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna look into that, but another thing would be, how do you keep that town then from growing? I mean, you could just not deliver stuff to it, I guess, but yeah.
Well, if it's just like the mod in Transport Fever, then it's just placing down buildings, and it will never really grow into something else. So
yeah, I mean, if I just make it so you can build those as objects, then of course that would work like that. But then you also couldn't build train stations there, because they wouldn't accept anything.
Yeah,
So-
that's the little difference. Yeah, but that's the different thing in Transport Fever. There you can just build the train stations and they will deliver stuff. But it will never grow as a normal city in the game, so that's why I love it.
Yeah, I'd actually have to look into that. Maybe I could mark towns as hand created, and those wouldn't be able to grow but still accept cargo or shit like that. I'd have to look into it. Just asking whether that would be at all of interest to you, because if I'm not doing it for you, then I'm not going to do it at all. Whether you would see some stuff that you can do with that in that.
Good question. Maybe I could.
I'm not going to do it anytime soon, but once I'm ready with all the other crap that I'm working on for the game right now, I might eventually come back to it and maybe look into... It also depends on how much work that is. I haven't even looked into how big a patch it is.
Yeah, right. Well, as you say it, you don't have to do it for me. But yeah, you can do some pretty awesome stuff with it if you want to make custom, well, like things on the map, I guess. Depends a little bit on how it works, of course, but...
Well, I think it works just like station placement. You can just pick out of a list all the possible buildings of all the building sets that are loaded. And then you can just place individual houses. Not just like you can place station tiles. The only thing, again, as I said, that I don't know is... Oh, come on, you can do it. I'm just waiting for this bus that's about 6 kilometers faster than the truck in front of it, whether it can actually overtake it before the Autobahn is over. Come on! You can do it! Yeah, again, the only thing that I don't know, as I said, is whether that actually is possible only to extend a town or to actually create a new town, so... Come on!
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's overtaking! 2-lane use of the Autobahn, yes! Okay. Oh, another one.
The Autobahn is all the way over here.
Come on! Yeah, they're only like 6 kilometers per hour faster, so it takes forever, but...
Well, at least it works.
Yeah. Actually, I should make the secondary color white on my cargo stuff, because that's the color they share with yours. What should I color my trucks? Blue and white. Currently it's white, but you have orange and white for the passenger stuff, so I need a different secondary color. Yellow, maybe? Well, yellow isn't that much different, but maybe red? Blue and red is a little bit extreme.
I think, or red and white.
Now white is already for passengers also, because since they switch around colors, they might both end up white.
Yeah, but if you...
I mean, yeah, they will have a blue stripe, but the blue, the secondary color is usually very, very small, so you can't really see that.
So just make the secondary color white, and then the rest red or something.
Yeah, but the road set that we're using switches sometimes the colors around, so the secondary might become the primary. And if that happens to your... Oh, it happens a lot. I have a lot of white buses around here. It's basically 50-50. So if we have orange and white for the passengers, you might end up with 50 orange and 50 white ones. So they're just gonna make the secondary red for now. So it's blue and red.
Sure. Yeah, just make it German railway colors.
I think that's white and red, but...
No, that's red and white.
Oh, yeah, it's red and white. Jesus Christ.
You want me to send you a picture?
I know that it is. The first ever series that I did in this game was one using Deutsche Bahn, and I had my company colors red and white, okay?
Okay.
I even used red and cream with a different company color set because the cream looked like more like the white that Deutsche Bahn is actually using. So... Anyway, see guys, that's the crap that we're discussing in the evening.
Pretty much.
But yeah, your highway looks way nicer with some stuff on it, so I think it can take a whole bunch more. I think it can take a whole bunch more crap, but once you extend it up to Hitchin, I'm actually gonna put some tourists on it, because then we can send tourists along the highway between those two tourist things. No, because if you go with the highway somewhere along the south of Hitchin along the coastline, that's actually where that one resort is.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can definitely do that, connect it up somewhere.
Just have to find a way to somehow go past Hitchin with the Autobahn without destroying that entire farm. I think that farm might suffer. I'm not sure.
Do we care about the farm?
I mean, you can go between the farm and Hitchins up to the north there, where that dirt path is, but it's a little far to the north. I don't know. To the southwest of the farm doesn't really work, because then you run out of land.
Well, you can go a little bit inward again.
Yeah, around there. Through there. Through the forest, and then I don't know.
Yep. I think that the forest devastation is less.
Well, we built the forest, so we can pull it down. So.
Did we build the forest? Did Alex build the forest?
Alex built the forest.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
But I redid the roads, because now they're actually functional roads. But yeah, we can. I mean, it's not like Autobahns never go through forests. I mean, that just has to suffer.
No, and we will not completely destroy his.
No, just go through it. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We can even make a maybe 4-lane Autobahn section, so we don't make it that wide. But we just leave out the middle part for a little piece. I don't know. Maybe we'll go full on destruction mode also. I don't know.
We need it.
You need it. Okay. Then we go full on destruction mode.
Like always.
Yeah, we can, by the way, upgrade some of the asphalt roads to highway, just keeping it like that, so they have the white line and no speed limit, as maybe some federal roads or something like that.
Yeah, true. Totally.
But yeah, building that highway all the way up there, that will be quite some work. And by the way, I would like to have a thank you from you to make it possible, because that's also not possible in vanilla, to drag new objects. Because if that hadn't been possible, you would have built that highway tile by tile. And as somebody that did that in his first season Let's Play for a highway that went half across the map, let me tell you, that is a pain in the ass to do. That was the first time I ever sped up my footage because I was thinking nobody is gonna watch you do this in real time.
Probably not.
So all this infrastructure you are building is just for your company. Yeah, of course. Technically, yes. Yeah. Unless we build something just to be pretty. I mean, for example, these forest roads are technically working, but we didn't build those for anything, just to look nice. Because the guy, yeah, sometimes the guy working on this, I haven't given him actually the save game because right now I'm also beautifying, so he wouldn't have any work left to do, but maybe I'm gonna do that eventually again. He built a whole bunch of pretty stuff, so a whole bunch of these pretty beautified industrial stuff. That's what our friend Alex did. If he's still in the chat, thank you again, buddy. If not, link to his channel should also be in the video description. I'm gonna check that actually later to make sure it is there. Let me check. No, it is there. So you can check his channel out. He does a lot of very small but very pretty maps, so I recommend you check that out. You have to get some inspiration on how to make this game look pretty. And he built a bunch of that stuff, and he also created some of these forests. And he originally used some NutureF fake road, but now that we have the actual roads that work, I decided why not use them, because eventually maybe the game decides to build a forest industry in there or something, and then I can use those roads to actually get there. So, and of course it built the forest industry just outside forest. Sometimes this game is so incredibly stupid. Eventually I need to extend the forest to Overston because there's now a forest industry there. Of course. Anyway, yeah, that's why some of the roads are there, but most of the roads are actually useful. I mean, some of the roads that go to the industries, we basically have every industry connected up with a road. There's not always road vehicles actually going there, but kind of wanted to connect everything with road. That all the towns are connected with roads, we actually didn't build those. My patch actually includes a feature that at creation of the map, the game auto-connects all the towns by road. So those are not built by us. But everything that connects the industries, that's built by us, because the game doesn't do that. Because I didn't put that in on purpose, because otherwise the player doesn't have anything to do anymore. The game shouldn't do everything for you. But a road network between the towns kind of made sense. Because I always found it a little odd that you start on a map and no town is connected with any road, not even a dirt road. Like, who builds a country like that? Even the Romans had roads already between the towns. That was 2,000 years ago, so kind of weird not to have that.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, not having a rail network, that makes sense, because you can start the game early enough where the rail networks were actually established, so that makes sense, but having no roads at all, that doesn't make any sense at all. But other than that, yeah, most of the stuff is just for our company or to make things look pretty, but most of it is actually in use. So, yeah, absolutely. And we're both in the same company since we're playing co-op, yeah.
Why does your train tries to go through... Wait, why is he still waiting for a free pub?
Where?
Peterhead.
What train?
There is nothing in front of him. It's a train of... It's a freight train. It's making a traffic jam right now.
In Peterhead?
Mm-hmm. Right in front of the station. For some reason it can't... doesn't have a free pub.
Yeah, I messed up some
orders. There's nothing in front of him.
I messed up some orders then. Wait a second. Oh, right. No, wait, what? Yeah, that thing needs to turn around. Is there any way to turn it around?
I don't know.
Where can I turn that guy around? There's nothing in front of it, right?
Maybe you let them... No, there's nothing in front of it, so...
Yeah, ignore the signal, come on. Why will you not ignore the signal? Come on!
You have to press it a couple of times.
You're not going to that platform, buddy.
There.
Not going to that platform. I wanted you to go through the middle, you stupid ass train. The other platform's free, right?
Yep, the other one is free. I just placed it. So, oh, no, it's not free anymore. There is a train now.
Back up.
But the other one is clearing up.
That doesn't matter. Now I think I can send it over the other way anyway.
Alright.
I recently gave him orders to go to a different depot, so that's probably why its orders had it go to a station that it couldn't actually reach from where it was.
Alright.
Let me make sure it goes to the right one from where it is now. Sawmill. Can you reach the sawmill from here? Yes. You can.
In the meantime, 3K people are waiting for the train.
There's always 3K people waiting there.
No, the trains are delayed because of your train.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
It's true. Look at the departures. Delayed. Well, only 2.
Yeah, I know the trains are delayed, but the people would be waiting there anyway. Oh, come on, 2 trains are delayed. Everything else is on time. Oh, by the way, keep that thing open, by the way. Go to the settings.
The settings?
Yeah, not in there, the actual game settings.
Yes. Where are the...
Settings, yes. Interface. The 4th one from the top. The 4th one from the top is interface.
It's, yeah, I already have interface and I already have the departure boards open.
Okay, yeah, I'm watching the stream, there's a little delay. Okay. The top one you have already set as 30 and then 74, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, everything is off from what I can see, so everything's red, right? Yeah. Okay, activate show vehicle icon with departures.
Alright, so we can see if it's a buzz or a thing.
Yeah. It's the 4th one from the top, I think. Yeah, the one right below it.
Yeah.
There, so vehicle icon in silver, then larger font, leave that off, but activate the next 4. So always scroll, show icons for destinations, show arrival and departure times on the same line, and only show departures for vehicles that can carry passengers. So.
That is interesting.
Yeah, the always scroll I added just for you, by the way, because that was the one you wanted, right?
Oh yeah, I like it.
By the way, that's the one thing I wanted you to activate that for, because I wanted to ask you a question about that. You see they're all basically scrolling at the speed whatever the text is long, right? Would you want all the text of all the stations to always be left aligned with each other? Like kind of like the way it starts when you open the window, or close the window, and then open it again? The departure board. So you know what I mean? I have a visual. idea of what I'm talking about, because I'm not sure. The thing is, visually that may look better, but of course if one station has super many calling stations and one has just one, then of course the one only shows up after all the other text has gone through, if I synchronize them.
Yeah, okay. Good question. I don't know.
I will try to put that in and just see what that looks like. I would make it optional anyway, so I'll look into that when I have the time. But
yeah, right.
Like this, it looks better, right? You wanted everything to always scroll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, I think
I don't know. Looks better.
Yeah, and I think having arrival and departure right next to each other also makes more sense and looks better.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise,
makes more
if you keep arrival and departure on, you would be able to select that at the bottom, by the way. That's the A and D button. But if you have both of them on, there would be separate lines. I don't think that's...
Yeah, true. This is a better view of the arrivals and departure, to be honest. Because everything is on one line, so...
Yeah, that's why I have it that way. And, yeah. Other than that... Not sure what this is actually doing.
Yeah, we have a lot of trains going through the station, like 1 hour time.
Yeah, and I think it makes sense to deactivate showing all vehicles that do not carry, basically all freight vehicles, because I don't think you are interested in that when you open this window.
Not really, no.
Most of the cargo stuff is not timetabled anyway, so...
That's true. Don't really need it for cargo anyway, so yeah.
Can we see your income economy screen?
Well, only 2K... Only 2K people waiting there, still at the station, so that's a good thing.
This stuff, you mean? The economy, income? We're making a ton of money, so... Oh, holy hell. In the last 2 years, we doubled our vehicle income, by the way. Almost doubled. While only slightly increasing our running costs. Basically, the running costs increased almost not at all. Property maintenance increased a little bit. It could actually be because of... Nah, it couldn't be because of the roads, because I didn't build any additional ones. Some field roads.
I built a... I think it's more like the new tracks.
Yeah, it's
like
mostly the stuff you built, yeah, but with that stuff, we did like double our income, so... Because we went, in the last 2 years, we went from 38 million train income to 94 million. We basically added 30 million every year in the last 2 years in terms of train. That's probably all on you. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Well, I actually don't know how much do my cargo trains do. They should do a whole bunch of stuff actually also. Lifetime.
I hope they do.
Last rough. I'm pretty sure they do. Freight, just freight. Okay, yeah, your stupid telegraph, of course, don't make any money, but holy crap.
By the way, we still have a little bit of a bank loan, so I repaid that one.
We had a bank loan?
Yes.
Why the heck had we ever bank loan? We cheated money to us in at the beginning of the game. Anyway.
Well, we still had a little bit of bank loan, so we just repaid it.
Yeah, I paid
a little bit. It was just 20k, so
let's just say that was people additionally investing into our company, and we paid some. The tax for that was some dividends that we kept paying, but we're not doing that anymore.
You could actually see that we still had a loan because we have loan interest still.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I say that interest, that was just dividends that we paid to our investors. You know, like it's all fine. What road vehicles are you guys using when you start in 1900? It was a generic set. What's it called again?
Yeah, generic road set or something.
Yeah, EGRVTS. I think that stands for generic road vehicle and tram set. I'm not sure what the E was for. Extended? I don't know. But the GRVTS is generic road vehicle and tram set. Those have way, even in 1800 you can play because it has horse coaches and stuff like that. So last year,
it's probably slow, but
basically most of my trains, well, not most of them, but the top trains do at least 1.5 million. One of my coal trains does actually 3 million. And yeah, 2 trains haven't done any income yet because they're brand new, but everybody else is doing at least 300,000. Actually, these guys, yeah, they only doing so little probably because they're super old, super new. So they haven't even run in the last year. They haven't actually run the entire year. But
yeah, okay.
But all the stuff that is old enough to have run usually does about at least 500,000. My gold trains are actually not doing a whole lot. Well, they're super slow and they're only half the length. Yeah. I need to eventually replace those. But that was the faster wagon that I've been waiting for. Is that actually out by now, finally? Gold. No, still not. I might actually replace them with German trains because I think the German... Yeah. The German train mailbags or whatever that can transport gold is actually 100 kilometers per hour, and my stupid Dutch one can only do 52. I still haven't gotten a new car on the Dutch set that can transport gold that does better than 52. So yeah, I might replace those with German trains. Then they should make a whole bunch more money. Well, those are basically the worst that I have. The short ones, but even the short ones do still 250,000. So they're all making a bunch of money. Let me actually sort them by lifetime profit. What's the... Yeah, one of my iron ore trains has in total done almost 28 million so far. What about yours? No. Yeah, yours are comparable, between 1 and 2 million. Usually the top ones.
Yeah, except for the new lines, probably they don't really do that much just yet.
Yeah, but you have none that made a loss last year, basically. Well, this is lifetime profit. Let me the last profit. Yeah, we had a couple, but those are probably the very new ones.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Amersam, New Waltham. Those are the very new ones, right?
Yep.
New Waltham. Yeah, they made the loss last year, but that's probably because they only ran a month or something like that. I'm not actually sure how that works, but... Or maybe they were blocked somehow or something, because they made a loss this year, they made a loss last year, but they had a lifetime profit from 2.5 million already. When did they make that then?
Okay.
Like, how
I don't know. Is that even a new line?
How old are they?
I'm just wondering.
Have you paused the game?
No. I did not pause the game. Why?
Because this looks wrong. Because one of my trains is stuck again. That's why they're making a loss. God damn it. God damn it.
It's always your trains. Never mind.
God damn it.
Where are they stuck this time?
Oh, damn. Yeah, in New Waltham. The line where we just were talking about. That's why they're making a loss. That was all with that entire... Where is that even?
Oh, New Walton. That's over here.
Yeah, that's all the way down there. Yeah, that had to be one of the trains that got lost in all this cargo rework. Where are you even trying?
Did you already
yeah,
the first train is stopped.
Lunsford's Cross Train Depot. Where is that? No. That's one of the trains that got lost because of that one bridge that we needed to signal differently. That was one of those. That's one of the Boxit trains. God damn it. Let me actually check all the trains that go to that station so that I'm making sure there's not another one lost somewhere. I only think I only sent 2 there. Yeah, one is already at the station and the other one was this guy. God damn it, they were stuck for over a year. Fuck me. I should have checked that stupid ass train once we repaired that situation. God damn it. That is so retarded. God damn. That pisses me off right now that I missed that. Oh god. Come on, I'm gonna make your train skip some orders so we clear this situation up more quickly. God damn.
My trains?
Yeah, because they're of course still timetabling in the stations. I'm making them get in and get out again so they speed things up a little bit more. So the other trains behind them are not, well, they're already a year late, but...
Just a year late.
Yeah, see, this would actually be a problem if I hadn't added that timetabling thing that when they're too late or when they're late at all, the timetabling actually resets. Because there's no way these trains in a normal timetable would be able to ever make up for this.
Just look up the timetable from New Waltham. delay.
Yeah, and the poor person at the ticket sales. Don't worry, people. I'm sure they will arrive at some point. They arrived last year, so.
I'm sure they will arrive next year.
This has been a really bad year for us, people. Please understand.
Well, at least for the people of Waltham.
I'm just imagining us as company leads to go to that town. This has been a transitional phase for us this year. Please understand. I'm sure the difficulties will be resolved in the future. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this will resolve eventually. I mean, once these guys actually decide to...
Yeah, it will be. That's the first one that goes away again. And
yeah, because I made it skip the order. Because they're waiting forever there. One actually goes now, yeah. There's now 5 of those trains waiting in the depot, but I want them not... because I don't know what waiting times they've scheduled in there. That guy will just go in and immediately out again. I don't want them to wait in there forever because they're blocking all the other trains. So one of these guys will probably go into the depot and the other one will leave, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this will eventually clear itself up. What's actually their first train station?
It's just like everything is delayed for now.
Yeah, wait, you know what? Just give me every train in this station. I'm gonna reset them all to be on time because otherwise this is gonna take forever to be cleared up.
It's automatic, right?
Yeah, but only when they arrive at the first station because that's where the timetabling is initializing itself. And since this isn't their first station, they would cause the same issue at the next one and everything. Only when they hit the first station in the order list, and that's not this one. But it actually is this one. Actually is this one. Well, it doesn't make any difference. I reset it now, so they will...
Oh, wait, a lot of... Yeah, okay, all the trains are on time right now, for some reason.
Yeah, because I've set them to be on time. I reset their timetable. That way, that stuff clears up faster. But, yeah. That was stupid. See, that's what one signal can cause in your game, people. That was all caused by one signal being wrong.
Uh-huh.
But now it works. And there's some vehicles on your highway. This one signal here caused an issue. Or rather, this missing switch caused an issue.
And Brexit is actually developing land on the other side of the big railway.
And that actually needs to be a path signal over here, because that will otherwise also cause issues. Now that works. There's still a block signal somewhere. What are you saying? What's with the highway?
No, nothing is with the highway. Look at Brexit, they're finally building houses on the other side of the railway.
Oh yeah, I saw that before. Yeah, it's curious that they always build industries first in those areas. I don't know. Oh no, there's a house also. Hidden in the woods.
Actually 2 houses.
Yeah? Where?
Yeah. On the next to the little bridge is also a house.
Oh yeah, over there. Interesting. Next to the cargo bridge, yeah. Yeah, neat. Oh, and another one on the other side of the eastern station in the curve. Oh, at the east station, where my trucks are loading up. Right on the other side, there's a little house.
Oh, there. Oh, I see it now.
Hidden behind the station sign, yeah. Yeah, good.
Much, yeah.
Good that they're expanding in that direction, yeah. I mean, there may be a little bit more road there, but I mean, they mostly will expand at those roads that they have already expanded or upgraded to those kind of city roads. So in this case, the ones that have already the white stripes. But sometimes they build those rural buildings at the edge of town also. So I guess that's where they picked these ones. But most of the growth should happen where the white stripes are.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm still waiting for them to fill in that little area that we left in the basically in the middle of town, where that one road winds through, and there's still some green space there. Like in the Bexhill Market, Bexhill South signs, between those two signs, that area.
Bexhill South actually has a lot of people waiting over there.
Yeah, it's a pretty central area. I mean, we already have much bigger trams going there, so I don't even want to know what happened there before, but if you look into the history graph, it seems to be at least constant. So it goes up and down a little bit, like a sinus curve a little bit, but
yeah, but that's okay.
It doesn't increase, at least. Actually, it looks like it's even going down a little bit. So it should be okay, I guess. Wouldn't put too many additional vehicles on there because... yeah,
I was not planning to do that.
There's quite a bit of traffic. We just have to wait for bigger trams, I guess. Actually, what kind of vehicles are running on there? What are those? Oh, those are actually getting old. You can actually replace them. That's the Bexhill 2 line. Let me quickly check. Can we replace that with something bigger? Bexhill 2. Yeah, they're all old. So let me see. You can replace them with the Berlin. Oh, hell yeah! The Berlin T24. The current one is doing 26 kilometers per hour and has 16 passengers. The Berlin T24 tram has 40 kilometers per hour and 59 passengers. Hell yeah,
Ooh.
replace.
Yep.
It's like almost 4 or 5 times the passenger count. Like what is that? 16 to 60? Yeah, a little bit more than 3 times, I think. A whole bunch more. Yeah, it's 3.5 times or something like that.
Oh, wait. We can even have the tram Ringhofer type error.
Yeah, but it only has 40.
You can actually use refit to buy, sell additional trailers units up to 120 passengers.
Yeah, but that makes them longer, right? Do we have the space for that?
Well, it will just give them 1 trailer. If we can just give them 1 trailer, we have space for that.
Do we need that though? There weren't that many passengers waiting. This is already 3 times the capacity.
Well, 504 in Brexit South.
Yeah, that's not a whole
Brexit
bunch.
East 470.
It's not.
We do not have that many trams on that line.
Yeah, but it's not increasing. Those are just additional passengers waiting. If we have just a little capacity more, that will go down. It's not like we get that every month. If you look at the history graph of South, you can see that stays pretty much constant.
Yeah, but that's the South station. This is the inside of South, inside the town. When I'm
I'm looking at that. Click on history on that station.
Oh yeah, it goes down a little bit, but it's a separate line, so why not?
I mean, okay. Change the replace order. Or should I do it?
You can do it. I'm not in there.
Bexhill South. Okay. Whatever, we can do that. But only 1 trailer, otherwise we wouldn't have to have the... I'm not actually sure.
I don't think we actually have to do anything because the trams are on separate
yeah, but how do I replace something to a specific refit?
I don't know.
Is that even possible? I think that's possible. We have to probably send them back to the depot once we have replaced them. But it's not that many vehicles anyway, right? So that's possible to do.
No, it's just like for vehicles, so...
Yeah, let's just send them all to depot, then they will all get replaced. And then we can refit them to that... That's actually curious that isn't a possibility in-game. I might actually look into that.
You can actually only put it with like 1 carriage.
How long is it then? It's not that long. It should still fit in 1 station.
Not really.
It should still be only 1 tile long. Does it actually show the tile length on road vehicles? No.
No, they don't.
I actually should add that, because we have some road vehicles that are longer than 1 tile. Remind me to eventually add that.
Alright.
Yeah, they even look nice, so...
Told you so.
Yeah, I'm still not sure whether we need that much capacity, but... Again, I guess it's future-proof. They last for 35 years, so...
Look at all the other trams on like the normal line. I mean, only the stop of Brexit already has almost 1k people waiting over there.
I mean, we can upgrade those too if you want. They're not old, but we can...
Would be a lot of work.
Well, we can upgrade them to the German one.
Probably...
That's still 3 times the capacity. We don't have to upgrade them to this one.
No, these are the Polish ones that are driving over there right now.
Let me check, what is...
And the Polish one already has 56.
Oh yeah, it already has 56. The German one would still be faster and has 59, there's a little bit more.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we just bought them, but... The German one even has a lot less running costs. That's totally unbalanced, but we'll ignore that for now. It's a newer model, it's faster, and it has a slight bit more... So should I replace them?
Yeah, that's fine. Do it.
BR18, that's one for you. 115 kilometers per hour. That's one of the express
Yay.
steam locomotives.
Now we just need carriages for it.
I think those should then also be there. Let me check. Oh, a new bus, a Benz. Let me see. Yeah, mainline and local line wagons are now in existence.
All right, that's nice.
The main line, you have to check it because it's mail and passengers. The mainline coach has 160 kilometers per hour, 56 passengers. The local has 140 kilometers per hour, 40 passengers.
Yeah, right.
They call it passenger coach mainline and passenger coach local. Same for the mail vans. And some of those with the BR18 could possibly be refitted already. Let me check that, actually. Where is one of our train depots? There we go. Let me check whether that's already a possibility. Where's the 18? There we go. If it's not a possibility,
but
with
we
those,
also
yes.
We also have a Mod 24
What is that?
Dutch train.
Also super fast one?
Mod 24 is 100 kilometer per hour fast, well, train for the Netherlands, basically electrified.
Nice. German electrified trains should also become relatively soon, relatively fast, though. I'm not sure. Do we have? We have at least one, right? No, we have two.
Yeah, we have one or two.
Yeah, the fastest one does 90. Yeah. The BR152. Yeah, but okay. I looked up the 18. That can't be refitted to something special yet. But I think once the BR01 shows up, which also should be relatively soon, I'm pretty sure you can refit that to Rheingold, and that thing should be super fast. Let me actually check.
Yeah, okay.
BR01 can do 130 and arrives in 1930. What time is it actually? In 3 years. So in 3 years you can do a Rheingold line maybe. I would probably say go from Brexit to Hitchin to Peterhead. Those are the three major towns that can reach right now. If you connect those up with just stopping at those locations, a premium line only stopping at the super big towns, like a modern ICE, I think that would be cool. And those things do 130, yeah, right. So then we probably need to look into possibly resignaling some stuff that they can actually keep that speed up and not get stuck behind something.
Yeah, okay.
But we can totally do that. So, before we call it quits, let me make a quick scroll all around the map to see whether we're stuck anywhere else. But we shouldn't be. Yeah, those are still just waiting for the trains in town that want to leave. That is fine. Yeah, that is fine also. Everything is rolling here. If you come up with a good idea on what a lost train should do that makes the most sense, by the way, and that can't cause any other issues, let me know, because I haven't figured one out yet. Otherwise I would have probably implemented it already, because I hate what lost trains do in this game.
Maybe let them try to find a depot or something?
Yeah, thing is, going to just any depot that they can reach is already a thing that causes issues in this game, so I don't want them to do that even more. I mean, just look how some of your trains end up in my depots and then can't go anywhere, or they actually try to go to a depot and then from there they can't get out again, or are now extremely lost because from that depot they can't go anywhere else anymore. And yeah, and I thought about that. I'm not sure that's actually going to fix anything. That might make it even worse. Just stopping in the middle of nowhere is probably also not a solution. What is this train actually waiting for? That's one of yours. What's that waiting for?
I don't know.
Peterhead. If you go to Peterhead... Where's that guy even want to go? Into Peterhead. Why is that waiting? There's more than enough free platforms. I don't get it. What's that guy waiting for?
It doesn't want to drive either. Oh, now it does.
Yeah, but why was it waiting?
I have no clue. Should be able to...
Oh, there's no signals at the end of the station, so it couldn't reserve the path. There's no signals at the end of that platform. It needs to reserve a path all the way to the next signal. Couldn't do that with those signals missing. That's what those double-sided signals, path signals, are important for people, by the way. If you build roll-on, roll-off stations that can be accessed from both times, you need these signals at both ends of the platform. Otherwise it should be fine, right?
I hope so.
Think so, yeah.
So it's still waiting for something.
Yeah, now it needs to path out. Where does it want to go?
It has a path out.
Where does it want to go? To the next station? Knutsford?
I've no clue.
Does it have a path out? Yeah, it kind of does. I think. Something not electrified?
But it's steam, so...
Oh, it's steam.
So it doesn't matter if it's electrified or not.
Wait, let me put on the path of highlight. Where is that actually? Viewport, right? Yeah. What is this? That's a bug. Can you pause the game real quick? I don't want to make a cause a crash with this. This piece of track that I'm just removing now has a reservation on it for whatever reason. A little piece of reservation that got stuck. I have no idea why, but now it should be fine. Yeah, see? They couldn't reserve past that point because there was a reservation stuck there. That's why I usually have that turned on, because that makes me see those things. I turned it off so people have a nicer view, but yeah, no idea what caused that. I never had that. We had a bug that reservations on bridges and tunnels got stuck.
Still waiting here.
Is it waiting for a path? Yeah. Wait.
And this train is going away now, so, but it's still the other train that's waiting for something.
Let me turn it on again.
Oh, it's
yeah, I reversed it. I just want to make sure that it processes the
right.
Let's see what happens when another guy clears that signal. Nope. Gonna send it back out of the station because maybe one of the station reservations is actually stuck. But if it clears this, that should reset. And then I can reverse it again, and now it should be able to trigger the path. Otherwise I have no idea what's going on. Why can't that reserve a path? There's something going on here that I can see.
I don't know.
They can all reserve those tracks, so why can't he? Is there something going on? Can't he go to Knutsford? Well, then he would be lost, then he would go anyway.
No. He can go to Knutsford, that's not a problem.
What is my train doing there, by the way?
I have no clue. He's going into a depot too.
Why the fuck can't you still not go to the sawmill? That's really curious. Why can't he go to the sawmill? There's a line to the sawmill here. Have I signaled? Oh. Oh. Shit. Are these sharing? Crap. Crap. Okay, that was my fault. I programmed some signals wrong, so they were actually blocked.
Ah, right.
Wait, which signal is this? Yeah, that can share with this. No. No, right. That should be right. This is wood products, wood. Okay, now it should be able to access it. So it could reach it, but it couldn't actually go into the platform. That's fine. But why can this guy not leave?
I don't know. But we're already over 2 hours.
Yeah, I call it quits. I'm gonna look into this. I have no idea why this guy can't leave. Can't be a bug, because that doesn't affect just one train. There's something we don't see. No idea what, but there's something we can't see here. Is there actually someone in that depot? No, let me get rid of that depot.
No. There's nothing in the depot.
Yeah, there was still something messed up with that depot, apparently.
Probably.
Maybe he wanted to go into the depot to service, because I think that doesn't show... No, that shows up on the orders, right? Oh, good. He actually goes in there. Okay, let me see whether this guy can leave, because he goes on the same platform. If this guy can leave, then we can call it quits, because then was something wrong with the depot. I've never had it that a reservation in a depot was stuck.
I have no clue.
Yeah, he can leave, it's fine.
Ah, he's just leaving.
Yeah, that was another one. The other one could already leave. He just got rid of the depot and rebuilt it. There was something stuck in the depot, apparently. I've never had that. We had that with bridges. If you removed a tile or set a signal in front of a bridge that interrupted the reservation, so it should shorten the reservation up to that signal. The reservation that was already on the bridge got stuck, and we fixed that. But I've never had that with the depot. Have you built anything in this area recently? I don't know.
No, not at all. It's been like that for ages.
Maybe by... Yeah, I've got no clue. Need to actually look into that. Maybe it was the same cause because you built those pass signals. Maybe that shortened the reservation that was going into the depot. And that made the depot reservation get stuck. I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen because that never happened. By the way, there needs to be a pass signal up there. But yeah, I don't know. You have a little station tile, by the way, up there that you don't need, I think.
Where? Where?
At the very northern eastern edge, where you built those 2 additional terminus platforms. No, at Peterhead.
Yeah, I'm at Peterhead.
Yeah, at the very north.
I didn't see him.
North. Right there in the forest, next to that, you built those 2 additional platforms at the edge of your main station.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will get rid of it one day.
One day. Don't use the bulldozer.
I know.
Now you will at least get warned if you try that. Well, it would give you the chance to rebuild your station with the Australian tiles, so...
That's definitely true.
Yeah, well, the station seems to be working fine. I have no idea what caused this, but... yeah, shouldn't happen regularly because I've never had this happen, so... Super rare bug that's gonna stay in there for a while because I don't even have a clue how to even reproduce this. If anybody ever has this and can reproduce it, let me know, because yeah, I have no idea what was the issue here. Anyway. Then Kaiser actually caught a stream. Yeah, caught it at the very end, but yeah, us hunting a couple of trains that didn't do what they were supposed to. Yeah, but otherwise the recording will be on both of our channels again right after this. By the way, to anybody watching, recently for all the episodes that we both streamed on YouTube, I couldn't do it for the stuff that Aki streamed on Twitch, but since we're now both back on YouTube, I can do it in the future. I added links to the description of my videos, where there's a link to a sync site where you can watch both videos right next to each other in sync, using only one of the audios. You should probably use my audio for the last session because Aki forgot to record his side of the sound. But
sort of.
But yeah, you can watch us then in parallel right on one screen. So I'm gonna try and do that for every future episode, so you can do that. Because it's actually fun to do, because I finally know what Aki was talking about when he was talking about that one thing, and I had no idea what he meant. So, that's why you were moaning, because you built that wrong, and that was what you were excited about. Yeah.
Yeah, things like that happen, guys. You will do stuff wrong or delete something by accident, like a whole station.
Holy crap, you're already at Putsy, so that's that huge station that you built. Holy crap, man.
Yeah, I won't stop expanding, so...
We actually used that one rail depot that we have, yeah.
Yep.
Neat. Yeah, that looks super pretty.
I thought it's like the station and the railway depot from like the same city, so...
Okay. Makes sense.
It just matches up.
By the way, now that we have one huge town, just a thing I forgot to mention the past 3 episodes, like something, we still haven't built our company HQ. Where do you actually want to build that?
I'd say Brexit.
Yeah, that's probably most fitting. Do you have any good location?
I don't know. Probably on an island.
Probably where?
Look, I know a good location. Can just make it over here.
What, in the middle of the forest or what? Oh, what are you trying?
No.
It's the head icon in the top bar. And what the fuck are you doing there? Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you serious? Top button.
Top button.
Now we need a drawbridge.
Yeah, we need one, yeah. Just like that. We have a very nice HQ.
I would say you get a highway road in there. Would actually be fitting if he had one of these, but industrial road. But yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I think that's the best fitting thing.
Jesus. You can't actually get to that eastern circle now, but... We make a footbridge with one of those culvert things that we have. Fake bridge or something like that.
Yeah, we could do that.
But what's in there to do that? Fake bridges and stuff. Is anything good there? The fake bridges, god damn, he has so much stuff in here. There were some fake bridges or something like that in there, right?
Yeah. But definitely were.
Ah, there we go, fake bridges. What do we have there actually? Ah, that's just between two tiles. Yeah, that doesn't work.
No.
Yeah. No.
Just
leave. Let's just leave it
for the next time. Yeah, just leave it like that.
Because that stupid road is actually exactly at the edge of a tile, so we can't put anything middle there because it's yeah. I don't think we have any edges or culverts or anything like that that actually goes to the edge of a tile. I don't think anything like that exists. Pretty sure it doesn't now. Yeah, let's just leave it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, no. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, just plant it full with trees.
Good Good enough. Good enough, good enough. Okay, I think that's enough screwing around for one day.
Mm-hmm. Considering that this episode is way too long already.
You built that Autobahn just for this, right?
Yes.
He just wanted his own highway access, even though that highway doesn't actually lead anywhere yet. It's future-proofing things, I guess.
Yeah, sort of, probably.
Sort of, probably. Okay, one more zoomed out view. Where all vehicles are white something thingies. I can't see any white something thingies stuck anywhere. So we should be good.
That is nice.
Yeah, my cargo trains seem to be able to actually reach their targets now, finally. Yeah, looks good. Okay, let me turn this off again, and then we can call it quits. Yeah, okay, I think we can call it.
Oh yeah. We played a quite long while.
You're
a bit
building...
longer than supposed.
Yeah, you're building stuff way too quickly. I can't even catch up anymore.
I'm sorry, I'm just quick.
You have way less stuff to build to. You will end up eventually having to help me with this crap. Because there's no way I have like 100 times more industries on the map than cities, so yeah.
Yeah. You're just too slow.
Yeah, right.
Nah, it will be fine, don't worry. Alright. But I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah, we're gonna call it quits. Aki has to get up early in the morning and we're already way past his time, so...
Yeah, we agreed on 1 AM, it's 2:25 right now, so...
Well, it isn't my fault all the time that we go over. You don't stop either. So...
Yeah, because you don't stop. I don't stop.
Of course.
It's true. I mean...
Oh, well.
It's this and then that, and then... We see this, and then that's the thing with the train.
It's not my fault that one of your passenger trains had a stuck reservation. Come on.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, people.
All right, guys.
We don't know when we will be back, but we will back some point. So keep your eyes open for any announcements.
Yeah.
And
it won't be next week because next week I'll be in Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Yes, next weekend at least.
Interesting.
For the Paradox convention.
Ah, I thought you will bring your train. Oh well.
I will bring my train.
This guy's a train driver, right, by the way, in case you didn't know. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks or something like that. And until then, I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, see ya.